What's up, everybody? This is your girl J Liv. I am the owner of Liv's Health Spa. So, this week I kind of talked about me going to a conference for individuals who are visually impaired. So, to kind of wrap everything up, our last day, which was Thursday, we did the last part of it, we did a class called Attitude. And so pretty much so it was looking at the attitude of having a disability. For some of us in the course, or for some of us that was in the training, they had lost their vision. So at one time they were 20/20, and then they became visually impaired or completely blind. So, but all of it comes under visually impaired, whether you're on the legally blind side or you have no vision at all. So it was more so about how you view yourself, how the world views us, and how to navigate through that. I'm really happy that class was actually last, because it was very, 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 very emotional. When I say emotional, like super, super, super emotional. A lot of tears. Like, I think everybody in that class kind of cried. But it was good, because I was able to learn that some of the issues or the fears that I had, or things that I had went through, I wasn't by myself. I wasn't alone. A lot of us had those same problems and same issues when it comes to just the daily living activities, trying to find a job, trying to gain some type of independence. Of course, like I said in previous videos, there's levels of independence. And so everybody pretty much so was trying to reach the best level of independence that they could possibly have. And so it's a fight, not gonna lie. It's a fight. It's a fight that I fight every single day. And so I'm happy that I went to the training. This is kind of going to be a short video, because I actually have a longer one I'm going to make maybe tomorrow, and talk more in depth about, like, breaking down each day, and then talking about some of the resources that they gave, because I think it's really informative. But it was the last day I said was very emotional. It brought up a lot of unresolved issues that I guess I had with my vision. So it was very, 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 very emotional. But what I can say was the blessing out of it was that I got a support system. So that's the blessing, is that I met 6 individuals that we are striving to gain some type of independence. We came from all walks of life, different ethnicities and everything. And we have similar issues in common. So, from relationships to trying to get around and navigate in a world that was made for people who have 20/20 and hear perfectly, and trying to figure out what independence means to us, or things like that. So these last couple of days, I could say I've tried to do a lot of self-care, trying to kind of mentally get back into, like, my daily routines, and getting back to, getting orders and getting ready for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday. So I wanted to kind of, like, take a couple days to do some self-care, because that was a lot. Like, it was a lot. Like, I have memories of stuff that I had buried, like buried. And some things I had questioned, like, how come this happened? Or how come that happened? And I was able to kind of see, like, I wasn't the only person that was raised in a family that was the only person who had a disability. And, or shall I say, that was visually impaired. So that comes with an issue. One thing I will say when it comes to parents who have kids with a disability, don't make them feel like they less than. Like, if they make a mistake, don't be hard on them. Like, I get, like, you gotta raise your kid. Most definitely you should. Like, if they do something crazy or out of order, of course, there should be some type of, repercussion, or, not necessarily repercussion, but there should be some redirection, if you will. But if it has something to do, like, legit with their disability, like, don't beat them up for it, because it only makes them feel worse. And it really, like, messes with your self-esteem, or with their self-esteem. Learn the laws when it comes to their disability. The ADA law is very important for when they become an adult. Learn what their reasonable accommodations are. Teach them these things while they're kids, so when they get older, they'll already have an understanding of some of the resources that's available to them, versus not having a clue and then having to catch up and find all this stuff out as an adult. And I'll be the first to tell you, it's hard. It's really hard, because you feel as though you started like way behind the line, where everybody started at 1, you started at -10, because you got to figure out how to manage the disability, 1, and then learn life. So just learn all the laws and learn some of the resources that they have, so that when they get to certain ages, you'll be able to tell them and teach them, like, hey, this is, remember to ask for this, or ask for reasonable accommodations, and these are your reasonable accommodations, whether it be large print, whether it be extended test time, or whether it be having somebody interpret something, or having braille, or having something read to you, whatever the case may be. Let them know that that's something that they are going to need in the future, versus being in your 20s, 30s, and 40s trying to figure it out. Now, if you, like some of the people that was in my group, lose your vision as an adult, then that's one thing. But if you were like me, who was like born like this, then parents, please, like, come on now, like, help us out. So that's kind of what I got so far. I'll kind of go more in detail about more aspects of my disability, or what I learned, or like, if anybody does have like a visual impairment, I got some really good resources. So hit me up in my inbox, and I'll be able to kind of tell you like some of them and what I got. I know like there's like, that was a mini like adjustment, but like there's like a training center in Kalamazoo, which I'll be going to in spring of 2022. So like super excited about that. Like, I'm happy. So now I'm kind of just doing some self-care and just trying to just wrap my mind about the whole week, and try to look at some things that I need to like work on, whereas in the mental aspect of having a disability, because trust and believe, there's a lot of acceptance that you have to it. I'm not saying like, normal CNI people don't have issues or problems. I'm not saying that at all. Like, everybody has something that they working on. But when you have to walk around with a cane, tell people that you're blind and you can't really see, that's a lot to take in. Not gonna lie, That's a lot to take in. So, just trying to mentally just get myself together and take that all in. So that's kind of where I stand. And of course, you know, I have my orders and stuff like that. Those who ordered, you should be seeing it in the mail within the next most definitely before Wednesday or Thursday. Well, Thanksgiving is Thursday, so it'll be in the mail sometime this week. Yeah. So I guess that's kind of like what I got to say right now at this very moment. Yeah, so with that being said, do some self-care. Sunday is self-care Sunday, so try to get yourself prepared for Monday. The holiday is coming up. Try to do something fun. I know some people like to cook, so cook something good. I know I'm making some type of seafood something, so yeah, get prepared, laugh. If you have, you know, family and stuff like that, spend time with them and all that good stuff. Yeah, you probably can hear in the background is the dryer because I'm washing my clothes. Because, yeah, I have like a whole week's worth of clothes to wash since I came back. Left Sunday, came back Thursday. Good times. So, I feel like I'm rampaging. I'm just talking. Whatever. But yeah, enjoy your amazing Saturday. Do something fun. It's not even like 8 o'clock yet, so do something fun. And yeah, walk in peace, not in pieces. God bless.